Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of... Takes a shot! Stood up well to him there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Alvarez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Alvarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McAllister. Messi. Real chance! And it's a goal! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Anno. Played out to the left flank. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Van der Vaart! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Elects to... Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. He's gone for goal! It's loose now. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance at it nicked away. Is there any support? And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kimmich. Van der Vaart. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Petit. Kivior. Costa Curta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's not got that quite right. Spread out to the left. There will be a throw-in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, well measured. Look at the space here! And that has been clubbed away. Madrid have it back and can go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And a chance! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to pass it through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good take, and is he... And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Everything so far, the only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Some resolute defending there. Costa Curta. Now Kivior. Petit. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Petit powering forward here. Alvarez. He's finished, shoots! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Now it's Kimmich. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Throw in. So we've reached the hour mark. There they go, hunting in tacks. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's shifting through the gears here. No, no way through. Foot in. Van der Vaart with 2 goals already to his name. Has a look and plays it forward. The less said about that pass, the better. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Kivior. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. McAllister receives him in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's and Messi! Oh, the Petit! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's a good foot in there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Ball's gone out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then...
Oh, shooting chance! No, it's wide.
Messi has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot! Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos in. It's a mighty effort! He's put it wide. That's the throw. So there's going to be another change here. Palmer coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's picked out the run. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lewandowski. Serginho might just make this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Nigh on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Messi! Messi! Messi!
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. But that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Petit. Aims beyond the defence. And it's a corner. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. Now there's a fine, decent chance! Just cruising, they are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Messi! Messi!
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That is some save from Khan. No, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! In for the pieces! It's a throw-in. Petit. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Alvarez! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alvarez is onto this. Toljan. Kimmich. And it's Roberto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some space. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a go! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kimmich. Look at the space here. Great chance! And that's off target. More and more pressure on the ball here. Toljan. Turns back here, probably the best option. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Olasagasti, played out to the right. And it's Olasagasti. Passing is crisp and sharp. It could be in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's forced to go back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van der Vaart, who's set up 1 goal so far. Van der Vaart proves just a little bit too strong. Very nice nicely done. Might be danger here. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Van der Vaart. Nice control. And it's Petit. Costa Curta. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly on. There's the shot! Olasagasti tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just about up to the hour now. To Roberto.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Olasagasti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, again there's no way through. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto. He's picked his way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Carlos, real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
El dorsal 25, Messi. El dorsal 7.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are having a ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Saka. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's found a way past. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kimmich ploughing through the middle. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good run down the right. Fired deep to... Big header! No, he can't turn it in. Olasagasti. Saka. Ball is bounced loose now. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. It's Kane! Oh, there was plenty on that. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Costa Curta. It's Saka. And here's Kane. Kane! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kane. Looking for the run. Time added on 4 minutes. Olasagasti. That's that, the end. Just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the rest of the season. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he opens.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
El dorsal 25.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! They've done it! 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Madrid look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. McAllister. McAllister driving forwards. Valverde. Look at the... Rafinha! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball is over the line. And it's Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Crosses it in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fagioli. Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. Petit does well to get it back. Shot a goal! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Marcó en el minuto 22 el dorsal 21.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shapes to shoot! He's put it wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Fagioli. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Rafinha. Son Heung-min. For Valverde. Threads one in. Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexander-Arnold. Thinks about the shot. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kimmich. Real chance! That is a special goal. About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And here's Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. Rafinha! No, he can't turn it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Son Heung-min. An instinctive delivery. Up he goes! High and ultimately harmless.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! It's hit the upright. Messi. McAllister. Good purposeful running this.
3 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 25. Messi.
Jimenez.
Messi.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got... Tries a shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
El dorsal 25.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all...
There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 25.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El dorsal 23.
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... Chance, surely! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Costa Curta here. Big chance! In for the pieces! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
En el minuto 49, el dorsal 15.
Jimenez. Akanji. And it's Fascioli. It's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Petit gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. And a chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Here comes the cross. Decent chance! And that's past the post.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Time for a change in personnel. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered.
Could be danger here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's Haaland. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's had a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Can he get it through? And he shoots! And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now that's well seen too. Petit is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely shoots! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
El dorsal 5.
Alvarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Alexander-Arnold. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's had it taken off him. Saka. Haaland. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Goes for a shot!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
En el minuto 82, el dorsal 23.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
El dorsal 17.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Olise. Is there any support? Can he finish? Fantastic from Olise! A finish of true class! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Jimenez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Akanji, foot in, and he's running through. Big chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Jimenez. And Akanji. Oh, he's burst through! Robertson. Engages and forces him off the ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Haaland, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twin. Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Roberto Carlos turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Great ball and he's in here! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Messi! Well, now it's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
En el minuto 6, el dorsal 15.
Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. He is through here. Kimmich receives it in a good position here. Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Madrid are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And now he has two. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This looks promising. There's the shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
It feels a little early to be talking about... Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Nicely weighted ball.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
He's had a shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. To get them off and running. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! That's good play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Oyarzabal. He is through here. And he's a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Newcastle with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And this is shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Messi. And it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the cross comes in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Newcastle were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
That has ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. It's gone out for a throw-in. McAllister. And it's Valverde. Fernandez. And Kubasi. And it's Robertson. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. Messi. Kane. Looking for the run. Valverde has it out wide and in space. He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Looking for options for movement. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Played into space out wide. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga.
You might want to be careful there.
He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Robertson threads one in. Now it's Messi. Oyarzabal has it. He's got full. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal. Well, now here's a... And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Ball is over the line. Camavinga. Ruben Dias. And it's Petit. Costa Curta. Now Romero. Ruben Dias. Petit. And it's Roberto Carlos. The ball's gone astray. And this is Kane. McAllister spread out to the left.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Dias going full tilt down the left. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Takes aim and crosses. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Camavinga simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Petit with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Valverde gets into a good position.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Oyarzabal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's picked his way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a shot! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold stood up well to him there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Kane, foot in. And it's made its way to him. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Saka receives it in a wide position. Kubasi. Now it's David. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. He's in space and looking for options. And across it goes. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Son Heung-min.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Kane. Son Heung-min goes for a shot! In he goes again! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.